Hey, this is Nicole again, and I was coming because my last video I did on my what was in my craftsman tote. I wanted to come back and do another video on my ARC planner because you know I'm switching for 2014. I was going to switch from my Franklin Covey to the ARC planner, and I wanted the large planner. My Franklin was like about 5 by 7 or something like that, and it was so big, you know, it was like this. Y'all seen it, I think I showed it to y'all. And the ARC, I wanted something larger, so when I'm at the desk or just, I'm a visual person, so I like to be able to sit down and look, okay, what do I have to do today, map it out. So I got the planner, I got larger rings. I think I got 1.5 inch rings. I'm just gonna show it to you. I got the purple, you all remember, and it came with like 1/2 inch rings, and I updated them to the 1.5 inch. And look, y'all, yeah, yeah, it's full. But I'm only gonna probably put like 3 months of planner inserts in it because I'm doing 2 sheets per day, and I did transfer everything, so I stopped using my smaller planner and I have started. So I'm starting earlier than the 2014, the January that I had hoped to plan for. So I'm doing a little earlier, and I was saying it was also good for me to do it earlier so I could see what I need to take away from my inserts, what I need to add to, how the inserts working for me, because sometimes you'll get inserts and you're like, this is not needed, that's not needed. I wasn't able to find the ARC inserts when I went to Staples. They did not have any in. And I went to a few Staples, they didn't have any in. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try to make my own, and that took me at least a couple weeks to make my own inserts. And after making them, I am so pleased. I used the Word. I tried Excel. That was not working for me, y'all. So I used Word. I'm going to show you a couple things that I've created thus far. Now, I had originally planned, you know, people like to color code their planner. That's not working for me. I cannot color code, but I did create a color code chart, and I put the colors that I was going to use for certain things. The color coding is not working. It seems to be a bit more time consuming versus me either writing in a pencil what I'm doing for the day, writing in an ink pen what all I have to do for that day in certain sections in my planner. That works better. It's easier for me. If I want to go back in, add a little color, decorate my planner, okay, cool, that's all right. Another thing, when I have the Franklin Covey, I was decorating my planner a week because I had 2 sheets per week pages. So since now I have 2 sheets per day, I'm not going to decorate my planner every day because I don't have time. I have stuff to do. So I decorate my month view, and I'm going to show you. Now, one of the things that I had not been able to do is insert the dates. So I've just been writing the dates, and I'm cool with that right now. But I'm going to show you my November. Let me see, November. Let me see which one I want to show y'all. November, December. That I decorated already. And it's cool because, like I said, I get to decorate November. For that month, I'm done with decorating, and now it's for planning and executing, because it's cool to decorate, but if we're not going to do what we said we're going to do, it's like, it's just another hobby. So this is my month view sheet, and I insert in there certain days and things like that, the kids holiday, and I might, you know, decorate a little more, play with it a little more if I feel the need. If not, I'll move forward. So that is my month 2 sheets per month view. Just a little tell you, my daughter is home ill, so if you hear somebody screaming for their life, she's okay. She's just trying to get my attention. Okay, so she's in her room. I'm like, okay, if you're not feeling well, you have to lay in the bed, relax. I will let you see the iPad. You can play with Legos in the bed, but you need to be relaxing because I gave her a treatment, a nebulizer treatment, and she gets so excited and jumping around, and it's not going to benefit if she's all over the place. So let me just show you some little features that I have. I added. At the top, I put scripture, and I have scripture at the bottom too. On each page, it's throughout on each page. And I also have a scripture right there in the month. So, like I said, I really wanted to personalize it for me. When I'm looking at my planner, I feel good about my planner. I feel like I'm doing something, getting something accomplished. So, the top header scripture is Proverbs 31:15. And I have, she rises also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. Proverbs 31:15. That's the header scripture. The footer scripture is, she perceiveth that her merchandise is good, her candle goeth not out by night. And in the month scripture, I have, who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies. So that's the scripture, the month view. And I printed my months up so far to January. Did I do? Yeah, March. No, I did up to March. So I got all up into March. Now, here are my, can I fold this back? Yeah, I can, I guess. I don't want the pages to pop out. I'll tell you about the sheets too. But this is my first page. And if you can see, I have a section for the date, and the first page is for personal use. So I have my scripture for the day, or maybe a scripture for the week if it's something I want to meditate on for that week. I have that there. This scripture right here in this section says, she considereth a field and buyeth it, with the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. So then I have my time slots, 5 to 11 on this side, and 12 to 10 on that side. Then I have a little note section at the bottom. This is, I think I'm showing y'all in like January. Okay, that's why there's nothing in there. Then I have what's for breakfast, what's for lunch, what's for dinner. Then I also have a little section right here, to-do list, calls to make, and then my workout goals, food diary, how much water I took in. Y'all can see that. I will do the camera view. I might come back with showing y'all a view like that. So that's that page. So that's my personal page. I put in my clients, my hair clients that I'm doing, all in that page. If I have to do something with the kids, it's there too, so I can see everything. To-do list, anything that I need to do, any calls I need to make, bills, or anybody I need to contact, I have on that sheet, and that's my personal page. My next page is my blog, dealing with my blog. And I have project of the day or week. So if it's something that I'm working on for the week, I'll put that project up there. To-do list, calls to make, blog posts, future blog posts. Then I have a note section. Then I have meetings or events. And then I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, any social media posts that I want to post. So, like I said, it's all working. I really love it. The only thing is now I feel like I have too much room to write. Whereas when it's a week, 2 sheets for 1 week is not enough room. So maybe, but see, minimizing it will be hard. Maybe I need to do 1 sheet, excuse me, a day. But then I see a lot of stuff will be taken out. That's to me is really necessary. So like I said, I'll see. So those are my inserts, and I create these inserts with Word. I printed on black and white because color ink is so expensive. Which maybe one month I may try to add a little color or something like that and print it in color. But color ink is so expensive. We have a black printer, black and white printer. Then we had a color printer. We don't have ink in the color, just in the black. So I think that's just a little cool right now. Also the sheets, I'll take the sheet out. I think this weight is 28. And my husband, I told you, bought me the Arc Punch, and this sheet is 28 weight. So it's really nice and thick. I don't know, I think other people may use larger, but I'm not sure. But 28 seems to be perfect. It's not flimsy. So that's the 28 paper. I got some of the Martha Stewart. Martha talking her stuff, but I got the Martha Stewart tabs. I like her tabs. I have my daily routine in here, and that's what, you know, I do daily. And I have that in a sleeve. I didn't punch that. I created, so let me just tell you my sections to where I would get. I have my dashboard, and those are just like post-its right there. Then I have calendar section, which is where I am now. Then I have my routine sections, and I'm gonna create I just bought a laminator. So what I want, I want to create sheets where I have my daily routine. I want to create sheets for my each day, because each day I have certain things I do. So Monday through Sunday, I'm going to create a sheet of the things I do, and I'm going to laminate them and punch. So if I need to, say for instance Monday, I could take that page out and stick it on my monthly page, and I know what I have to do around the house that day. So that's what I plan on doing. And okay, so that was my routine section. Then I have a section I haven't named yet. Then I have my salon section here. And I have like a pocket. And I have like the monthly sale flyers. I have Cosmoprof, and I think this is Sally's. Yeah, Sally. So I have them in the pocket. So if there's anything on supplies that I need to get there. I also created a sheet, the finance, like my salon, so I can keep up with my totals for the week, expenses I paid out, so I can keep up with my track. So I have one of those in there. Also created, my husband has the Arc Planner now, and I created sheets for him, and they're specifically for him. Has his client information. I created him a schedule, client schedule sheet, so he put in all his clients that he did. He could keep track of his finances, what he brought in, what he spent out on supplies, gas, and all that, so we could keep track of our finances. Because if any of you know, when you're self-employed, and you, especially receiving cash, being a self-employed hairstylist, you have to keep track of that money, because it just goes so fast. If you have to go back alcohol, or it's like the money just is gone. So if you could keep track of it, you know what you're purchasing and what's not necessary and what you shouldn't be buying. Also created a cleaning chart for my salon, and the styling area, I have everything. I haven't started writing in it yet, but the coffee bar, just areas that I want to make sure I keep the salon clean. Like I didn't, you know, do the bottom of the hydraulic chair, something like that. So I created a sheet for that. I created an inventory sheet so I can keep up with my supplies. I just started like a little wish list, some things that I want to do. Then I have a couple sections, like I say, a couple tabs. Nothing is in. Eventually I'll fill them in or move stuff around. And then I have my blog, or my remote tab, and I have in there my goals for the year and anything that I need to write down, any ideas I have on blog posts. I also created a calendar sheet so that when like January come, I could look at the map and say, okay, this week or this day I want to write a post excuse me, on this topic, that topic. So I could like map out my month of posts, so I'm not like, okay, what to talk about, what to write about. on my blog. So that's pretty much it so far. And that tripped out. It's like, that doesn't seem like a lot of stuff, but this sucker full already, y'all. So I'm hoping if I just keep it this full and not add anything to it, and when the months are up, take out those months and add the next month, I'll be okay. What I am noticing is, since it is so big, well, I don't take it out anyway. I don't necessarily like need a planner to take in my purse. That's like really not necessary for me, but I might consider a small planner, just probably with notes in it, something I need to write if I want to put it in my purse and write down something on my way or whatever. I know people say, well, that's what your phone is for, but like I said, I'm a visual person. I love to write things down. I'm still old school that way when it comes to calendar and planner. So that's pretty much, I think that's it for my arc so far. All I've been doing, I'm gonna come back and show you when I do the inserts for my routine, my weekly routine, with the tabs after I write down the different stuff, my daily, Monday, Tuesday, whatever things I do, and then create a little bookmark so I could put them in my planner for that day, so I can keep up with some of the stuff I need to do around the house. Alright, y'all, so that's the update on my ARC planner. It is full and it is ready for 2014. Might just do some little adjustments to my inserts, but if you have any other questions, anything that you want to know, feel free to comment below. I'll try to, you know, answer that for you. If you want to see more detail, some of my inserts, feel free, or if this video was good for you, that would be great. All right, thank you. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.